Okay, guys, so I am still here. All right. You would think that today should be the next day, so then I have something else on and I show you I'm still here. All right. I'll figure this out tomorrow. Let's just do this thing. Okay. The second call that I got was about a reversion in our community. That people who are in there, and bless them for real, spirits bless them, serving people in our community, that are seeing an absolute reversion. And I got the call saying, can you please tell us what the hell to do, what's going on here? And I'll explain reversion for those of you who do not understand. A reversion is really going back to. It's really a return to your previous norms, a return to your previous beliefs, a return to your previous practice. It is something that you see, that even in discomfort, certain people find comfort. What you perceive as discomfort is for many people, they're normal. So as therapists, you may be really pained because a certain client stays with her partner or his partner. You're like, what is this? You're being abused there. If that discomfort is a normal discomfort, and if you cannot find a different landing spot, you will see what we would call reversion. Okay, going back to it. How does that reference in this situation with our community? The community that many of us serve, that many of us exist within, that many of us support, are marginalized. They sit on the edge. They sit under the exit sign. Okay? So when the wind blows, they're the first to be pushed out. So their experience of COVID-19 is very different than our experience of COVID-19. Right? So once you understand that, explain it this way. I had a young man at MJTC once who turned 13 in there and was surprised that he turned 13 years old. He did not expect to be 13 years old. So in a situation like this, take that and expand it into our community. In a situation like this, when there are no answers, we revert to what we had. You will see a reversion. So you will see that going back to depression. You will see using money and alcohol and drugs. You will see that type of behavior. You will see a reversion. And then consider, for many people, think of those grandparents who are taking care of their grandchildren right now in those very limited spaces and very limited, very darkened spaces. With all of this that's occurring, what type of internal comforts do they find? And the internal comforts come right back to the discomfort. What brings the discomfort is the internal comfort. So you would see a lot of drugs. Yesterday, while I went to Woodman's, I spoke with you about that. And then I went and I passed by a place, a wine place. Can't remember the name of it. But I made a joke and I sent it to some friends saying, okay, the grocery, they have two places open right now, the grocery and the doctor's office. And the doctor's office equal the liquor store. And we understand that as much as we may say it's not right to have a liquor store open, right now for many in our community, that liquor store is essential. And I'm not just talking about our lower socioeconomic. I'm talking about for many of us, that liquor store is essential. It's an essential service. So what you're seeing right now going on within our communities that are already cramped and on top of each other is a state of reversion. We cannot expect to shift that at this point in time. We have to shift the entire around it to be able to give them a different space. So right now, we simply have to hold them safe. All right? So quickly, as a therapist, if you do get a family calling you and you know they have little access to phones half the time, little access to computers 3/4 of the time, let's be real about this. But if you do get them calling, just listen. Don't try to correct anything. This is a time that you simply listen. All right? Call me anytime you want. Give me a call. I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Peace out. Much love.